Welcome into Westmore High School, home of the Jaguars, where we have one of the best games that we're probably going to see here in the pool play game. 18U pool play game between the Wichita Wheat and Hustle Inc. 405. A little bit of a matchup from Tulsa last year, Mark.
Hey, listen, this is one of the two of the premier programs in Kansas and in Oklahoma. They say we hustle with 405, and Wheat's bringing that heat as well from the Kansas area. You know it's about to go down. Last one of the day, they saved the best for last. Jaguar Stadium, as you can see, Westmore, Oklahoma. CJ, it's about to go down.
Two legit quarterbacks, Wichita Wheat, Eli Roboto, and then Cruz Campbell of 405 Hustle Inc. Can't wait to see this battle between two quarterbacks. We'll start it out with the Wichita Wheat. Roboto dropping back to pass. He'll hit his man. He'll gain about 4 yards on the pass. That was number 7. Devon Morris on the catch right there.
Well, Roboto's coming out looking sharp. I saw him out there warming up pregame. This guy has a live arm, CJ. We should see a really good battle here of two quarterbacks I think that you're going to want to know about.
Definitely that. Really good ball right there by Eli to pick up 5 yards. It'll be 10 more yards to pick up a first down. So 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line.
Shout out to Coach Elbert Mack, the head coach for Wichita Wheat. Had a chance to chop it up with him, CJ, before this particular pool play got started. He's very confident. He's bringing in some new guys here. Of course, we saw these guys last year beat them in the semifinals as the Hustle Inc. won the crown up in Tulsa.
Roboto connects with his receiver, number 3. That's Griffin Baker from Northwest High School, right up the road from Moore, Oklahoma, excuse me. But yeah, this quarterback, Eli Roboto, we got a chance to see him a little bit before in pool play games last year as well. So definitely something to keep an eye out on for the Wichita Wheat. Really good program last year. They had a couple guys that I mentioned before. Now I'll mention those guys in a second. Roboto drops back. It'll be an incomplete pass, but no pass interference called. That'll be a turnover on downs and 2 points for Hustle Inc.
Well, this is what we've been waiting to see. Coach Casey Thompson and Cruz Campbell go to work. We saw these guys extensively down in the Woodlands a few weeks ago in the Houston area. They came out on top and punched their ticket to the crown. Now they're on the home turf. They're in their city, so we'll see what happens here.
You see right there, Cruz Campbell, one of the top quarterbacks in our circuit, got a Georgia State offer a few months ago, and he's going to deep. Number 2, deep ball. That's a touchdown. Number 2. Jalen Lane out of Tuttle High School. Little Tuttle connection right there.
Listen, we talked about Cruz Campbell in the opener, but they come out slinging. Their motto is we hustle. They get it done. As you can see, Cruz Campbell goes back, looks to his right, comes back, and dials up a bomb and drops it in right in the lanes. He was in his lane for a 6 there.
Definitely in his lane, and like I had mentioned before, a little of a Tuttle High School connection right there. You know, Cruz Campbell has thrown almost 3,000 yards passing last year for his local high school, and he had over 40 touchdowns. So he's no stranger to touchdowns, and he's definitely a force to be reckoned with for this Hustle Inc. 405 ball club.
Well, definitely, and his recruiting's picked up. You mentioned the Georgia State offer. He's also got spring invites to Tulsa and Texas State since we last saw him. So this guy's on the radar now, and I think that you're going to see him have a great senior year here. He's a class 2026 quarterback. This guy is definitely one of the best quarterbacks that I've seen this year on the circuit.
And it looks like Hustle Inc. will line up to go for 1 point, and you see that they'll shift out in a funky-looking formation right here. They're up 8-0, pending the point after. Cruz Campbell dropping back, tossing it over, and number 14 with an amazing grab at the back of the end zone right there. That is a really good catch by number 14 right there.
Well, you got to defend the entire field, as you see here on this extra point. Campbell looks to his right, he comes back left, and in the back of the end zone, high point catch for the extra point. Now, we saw in the stream earlier, extra points mean something here. That was the difference in the game that we had previously. So let's see how Wheat comes out.
And that was Ryder Murphy from Norman High School, led 6A with 1,150 yards and 14 touchdowns on that last point after. Roboto back from the 25-yard line. Got another penalty on the play right there. He forced that ball in there. The number 7, one of his top targets, Devon Morris.
Well, as you can see, guys, this is an offensive showcase here. We got two of the better teams in this particular pool play bracket. You can see as we look inside the huddle of the Wheat huddle there with the defense looking on for hustle. You got a holding call, and that's going to move the ball forward, as you can see. Shout out to the Hustle Inc. They realizing they on camera. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's the advantage, CJ, that you get when you come to a DR7 tournament.
Yeah,
you
definitely.
get put on a platform where you get that exposure. And now these guys definitely are getting that exposure. Hustle Inc. and Wichita Wheat. Hustle Inc. up 9-0.
Hustle Inc. 9-0 as we're passing the 20-minute mark. It's been 5 minutes played in this ball game, and Wichita Wheat on the 20-yard line. Need 10 yards to pick up another first down. Roboto dropping back, looking over the middle of the field. He's firing it over the middle of the field, but out of the outstretched arms of Morris right there.
Now, Hustle Inc. plays a very good brand of defense, CJ. We saw these guys extensively down in the Woodlands, go and punch their bid and punch their ticket to the crown. They want to funnel everything inside. You can see the safeties kind of broke on that ball at the last minute. It's a good thing that was off, or it could have been in the other direction.
Could have been in the other direction, like you mentioned, Mark, and it'll set up 2nd down and 10 right here. So Wichita Wheat in a bit of a peculiar situation, trying not to fall behind a lead early right now. 405 look like they're tightening down on defense. Roboto dropping back, looking over the middle of the field. He's going to go there. A good, strong catch by his receiver, number 3, Griffin Baker out of Northwest High School, making a strong catch to pick up the first down.
Strong catch in traffic. That's what you got to have as a receiver working that middle. You got to be able to get in there. As you see Roboto right in the lens, coming into your living room. He's starting to heat up, CJ.
Starting to heat up, indeed. Roboto looking to his left, firing over the middle to again, and that'll be Baker, and that'll be a touchdown for the Wichita Wheat, and really good answer by Griffin Baker and Roboto on that drive.
Well, CJ, there's no fluff in the Wheat's offense. They know what they're doing. These guys are a team, and really they're one of the best in the Midwest that I can see as an organization. They punch it in, get back in this game. Let's see what they do on this extra point.
And right now, Roboto looking pretty crisp on this drive, going 3 for 4, pinning the extra point right here, trying to make it a 2-point game, rather, with 18 minutes and ticking.
Absolutely. Extra points, they mean something. You have to cash in on these. Let's see what the Wheat do here as they look in to get closer here. As you can see, a good look at Cruz Campbell and Casey Thompson ready to go offensively.
Roboto scanning the field, getting it out. It'll be incomplete, and like you mentioned, Mark, extra points and 2-point conversions are pivotal in our game, especially when you do not convert. So the score will remain 9-6 in Hustle Inc.'s favor. And really good QB play have we seen out of the Wichita Wheat, but a straight-up one-play, one-score drive by Cruz Campbell, and they're up 9-6.
Absolutely. Let's see how Cruz Campbell comes out. They took a big shot on the first play. Let's see what they do on this next offensive possession.
Campbell dropping back, little dump-off pass to one of his top targets, number 14 right there, Ryder Murphy out of Norman High School,
Now, Hustle Inc.'s on that turf. You mentioned Norman High School. A lot of these kids from the local area. We're in the Oklahoma City area, so they get a chance to play at home.
Cruz Campbell, another pitch and catch right there, making it look easy. That's one thing that I've kind of noticed about how Cruz Campbell and this offense is controlled. Is really on cruise control.
Absolutely.
So that is something that Casey Thompson, Coach Thompson, has really guided this ship in the right direction. Campbell dropping back the pass right over the middle again, and that's number 11 for his second catch, and this time will be in for a score.
Well, as you can see, he's calm, cool, and collective. You can tell the chemistry is there between offensive coordinator and quarterback. The communication is there, as you see inside the huddle of Hustle Inc. They have it's like 1A and 1B. Cruz really takes it, the coaching very well from his OC. As you can see, he's calm, cool, and collective. He's barking out the signals to the receivers. He knows this offense like the back of his hand.
Campbell scanning the field, calling the man in motion. That's Lane in motion there. He's looking his way, too, scanning back across the field, and he'll go to big Benjamin Kolar for the extra point.
Kolar's got some of the best set of hands that you're going to see. And listen, he's only in the class of 2027.
Amazing kid.
College coaches, if you're watching this, you may want to tap in and get an early relationship going with this guy. He's one of the top, I believe, pass-catching tight ends that you're going to see on this circuit.
Yeah, definitely one of the better guys that we've seen at tight end. Iowa State offering a couple interests from P4 level schools. He's one of those guys you need to keep an eye on, like Mark said. Roboto stepping back over the middle of the field, going to his top target, favorite target right now, number 3, and that has been Griffin Baker out of Northwest High School, making his mark on this game so far.
Hey, Baker's doing a great job of getting open. He knows what he's doing. He knows where he's going. And as you look inside the huddle of the Wheat team there, I like what I'm seeing out of him. This is the second drive that you have that he's been involved in, and he's already making plays.
And you can see right there, Coach Elbert Mack getting his guys in line to go score for score, go big on big with this Hustle Inc. 405. He's going deep with it too, and good play by the deep safety right there. And I believe, if I can get a name or a number on that guy, it's one of the guys that I've seen him perform a lot, number 0 or maybe number 9. We'll see on the replay here.
As you can see, Roboto looks to his right. He knows where he's going with this fade ball, but the safety gets over in time to knock that one away.
You see it's a penalty flag on the field right now. Really good effort by the DB, the safety, high safety right there to kind of get over the top and bat that ball down. Glad he's up and okay, and it'll be against 405. So Wichita Wheat moving the ball through penalties against Hustle Inc. And that'll be 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line.
Well, CJ, what Wheat has to do, they have to convert every time they get down here. We know how explosive this hustling offense is. Every time they're going to have to get down and make this happen. As we get a good look at the hustling offense, they're ready to go and ready to get back on the field, but Wheat's got the ball here, CJ.
Roboto hitting his man in stride right there. That's number 5. Really good ball right there. That's Arius Finley Jr. out of Derby High School, has interest from K-State.
Well, you talk about Arius Finley Jr., 103 carries, over 1,000 yards, averages 10 yards a carry, and 17 TDs on the year. He's one of the top players in the state of Kansas, regardless of position. He's a guy that has quickness, speed, and durability and power in between the tackles.
Yeah, good stuff right there, Mark. Like I said, he's very pivotal for what Derby High School does, and Roboto at quarterback is really impressive with Wichita Wheat right now. Speaking of Roboto, 2nd down, he had to eat the ball. That'll bring up 3rd down right here, 3rd and goal.
Well, every time you get in the red zone, CJ, you have to make these things count. You have to punch this in. Let's see what Wheat does here. I think that they have an opportunity to get in the end zone. But, when you're inside the red zone, things get smaller, passing windows get smaller. You have to make big-time throws and make quick decisions because you only have 4 seconds.
Yeah, the field condenses when you're down there in the red zone, so everything has to be sharper and more crisp as you reach those sides of the red zone. So Roboto on 3rd and goal. Will he get it into the end zone? He strikes. Oh, he tried to get it to Baker, but he did not get it. And that seems to be a turnover on downs, and that'll be 2 points for Hustle Inc., making it 18 now to 6.
Well, now you give it back to one of the best offenses that we've seen this year in Hustle Inc. You have to get in the red zone and make it count. As you look at the replay, Roboto looks out to the wide side. He makes the throw, but the defense gets a hand on it late to get in Baker's vision, and that thwarts or turns away the Wheat offense as they give it back to Cruz Campbell and company on offense.
Yeah, Cruz Campbell and this offense is, like I mentioned before, in cruise control, scoring on back-to-back drives. Cruz Campbell dicing it up in the middle of the field. He got his man, and he grabs it and he catches it. He's down at the 3-yard line. And like I mentioned, that connection between Cruz Campbell and his receivers is on point.
Well, CJ, you see Cruz Campbell operating at cruise control, like you say, but the efficiency, he's able to put touch on this deep ball between the safety and the linebacker, and they're inside the 5 in position to score again. Cruz Campbell has the ability to really spray the route tree with his arm talent. He can make great decisions. He gets the ball out quick. There's a lot of things that this guy has in his repertoire, and he's showing it off today.
Down at the 3-yard line, like I mentioned before, Cruz Campbell leading this offense right now, has not missed a pass, going 5 for 5 inside the red zone. So that's pretty impressive for Cruz Campbell right now. Delay of game penalty called on the field, but Cruz Campbell right here has other plans of getting a score, and that'll be an easy score. Pitch and catch, number 11, one of his top targets, and now he's 6 for 6 with 3 touchdowns on the day.
Cruz Campbell is dialing it up. As you can see, he has great feel for where his receivers are going to be. He's finding these guys wide open. The concepts that they use offensively is what continues to get these guys open, and he's finding them with easy work.
And, you know, you have to have a really good head coach, and, you know, we have one in Coach Thompson, Casey Thompson, that's going to be one of those guys that is the coach for our MVP Bowl that's going to be held down in April 11th at the Villages. So can't wait to see what Coach Thompson does with perhaps his own quarterback in the MVP Bowl. Cruz Campbell diving it in there, trying to get it to his receiver, and that was Jordan Lane, I believe, or Jalen Lane on the incomplete pass right there. Like I said before, the Crown MVP Bowl, warm-ups at 6:30, 7:30. The game starts Friday, April 11th, 2025, held at the Villages. Can't wait to see that. Coach Thompson's going to be one of those MVP coaches, and, you know, he's going to be going against another good coach in Chaz Thompson, too.
As you know, you brought it up. I mean, you can see, you know, great shot of the DR7 pylon cam right there as we got it going on. 24-6, and Wheat's back on the offensive side of the ball.
Roboto drops back, gets it to one of his top targets as well between Baker and number 7 right here. He's been between Morris and Baker. That's been the consistent piece to the Wichita Wheat puzzle. That would have been enough for a first down, so it'll be a fresh set of downs for Wichita Wheat. Roboto dropping back, going to his target, but he drops the pass, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, this late in the game, CJ, you got to make plays. You can't afford to not bring that one in. An easy pitch and catch that should have been for positive yards gets dropped. With a great team like this offensively, you have to take advantage of your opportunities.
Yeah, almost have to play flawless in the way that you kind of play offense right now. It's not that Wichita Wheat has been playing bad offense. It's just the fact of Hustle Inc. has been playing almost perfect offense. Roboto hits number 0 right there in stride, so that'll pick up a first down. That was Rayshawn Johnson for the Wichita Wheat, and that'll be a first down from the 8-yard line.
Well, the first time we got a chance to see Johnson work, you know, CJ, he's a guy that's in the 4.49-ish area with his speed. We're talking about a guy that can get north quickly. He showed some run after the catch ability on that one.
Definitely has some speed on that one. As you see, Roboto dropping back, trying to get it to his man, and I believe that's number 5 right there. Went to him earlier in the last drive, but couldn't quite catch it. It's a penalty flag on the play, though.
Aries Finley trying to get that connection going. I think that Wheat is just one step slower right now. They kind of, you know, offensively, they got to get some continuity going with 7:15 and change left in this football game.
Definitely need some continuity. As you see, the Wichita Wheat kind of inching on up closer towards the goal line, so that penalty must have been against Hustle Inc. 405 right here. So it'll be the next down at the 4-yard line right here. Like you mentioned, Mark, 7 minutes left to go in this ball game. Roboto takes the snap, looking left, looking to go over the middle, and it was almost picked off right there. Dangerous throw. Could have been a pick 6 right there for Hustle Inc. 405 and the nail in the coffin.
You took the words right out of my mouth. That could have been a nail in the coffin right there. Great read as we dial back in and see what happens here. As you can see, the safety's eyeing the quarterback. He steps in front of it and makes a great break on the football. That's safety play at its best. The only thing he didn't capitalize on was making the interception.
Making the catch, finishing the play. That was the only thing that defender, that DB right there, that couldn't quite corral it in for an interception. Roboto dropping back. He's looking over the field. He's trying to find a man, and it'll be broken up by number 1, and that's Jordan Lane out of Tuttle High School, the brother of Jalen Lane.
Well, defense is the thing that leads to championships. Hustle Inc.'s already punched their ticket to the crown. They got a paid bid to go and play at the Villages. That defense is really closing and clamping things down on the inside the red zone. But Wheat has an opportunity to punch it in right here, CJ. They got to get on the board here.
Got to get on the board right now on this drive in particular. Roboto 2 for 6 on this drive. Had to punch it in right here on third down. Roboto looking right, looking left, looking over the middle now, and it'll be broken up by the number 11 Hustle Inc. 405 defender, and that'll be 2 points in favor of Hustle Inc., making it 26-6.
Big hand, big paw on that one by number 19 for Hustle Inc. This is a guy that you got to get a chance to see as you can get a look at the Hustle Inc. sideline as they hustle. That's what they do. They just keep hustling.
Just keep hustling, like you mentioned, Mark, and this wouldn't imagine that this offense will slow down anytime soon. So definitely something that you need to see. I like the shifts and the motions that they do with the offense, kind of spreading it out to a twins set on both sides. Cruz Campbell dropping back, looking right all day, and he has to throw. Number 11 been that guy for him all day, but he drops that pass right there.
Well, listen, I would expect these guys to take a big shot. They've been that type of offense. They ruled the completion. It looks like they're moving it up to the spot where he caught the football. It looked like a bang-bang play, but they gave him the catch.
Gave him the catch to go in the positive column for Mr. Cruz Campbell.
Absolutely. He's been really, really sharp today.
Campbell drops back. He's looking for a long ball, and he's number 6 right there. He'll pick up a nice chunk of change right there, and a first down included on that. Ball down at the 6-yard line, and Cruz Campbell looking to be claimed as one of the best teams in 18U. Easy money to Benjamin Kolar for the touchdown. His first touchdown of the evening with a 1 point added to his total as well. We mentioned Ben Kolar's name and seen him a couple of times. He's definitely a Power 4 kid and a kid that's going to be a shining star in Suning rankings.
Well, the thing about Kolar here is you see him get a first tap on it. He kept his eyes on it, followed through with the catch. Listen, he's one of those guys, over 650 yards last year for Norman High School. He has offers from Iowa State and Tulsa so far, but you can expect that offer sheet to get a little longer as the spring progresses. Looks like they're going for 2 here, CJ.
Going for 2 right here, trying to pour it on a little bit. And really got some nice shifts and motions. I love the shifts and motion by 405. Cruz Campbell looking all the way to the right, and he'll get it in there. But it'll be a penalty flag on there. Could be some OPI or holding will be the call against Wichita Wheat right there. And it looks like they may get another chance at a shorter distance for a 2-point conversion.
Well, these are situations that they have to work on right now. As you see Coach Thompson talking to the guys in the huddle as we get the call here on the play. Holding on the defense, so they'll get another shot at it. You never know when you're going to have to go for 2, so why not get that work now? Get that experience for these guys in this offense to get that, get that experience and try to get this going.
And Hustle Inc. 405 will get an opportunity to go for 2. Like I said, I really love the shifts and motions that really put a pressure on a defense to really adjust and be cerebral in your process. Cruz Campbell going for a jump ball, top off the dome. My God. Easy money right there.
Did they rule it a catch or was he out? Yeah, it looked like he was pushed him out. Great effort, as you can see him high point, but let's go to the replay. Let's check it out. Cruz Campbell lays up the fade ball, corner ball, and you can see both feet are out of bounds. Now, tomorrow you make a challenge that.
Yeah, no, really good stuff by our DR7 Media Group right there, just getting over all the shots and being able to see it. And the game will be over right there, and it'll be Hustle Inc. 405 with the victory.
Well, they say the statement down in Houston that they run DR7. That has not changed as we can see in pool play. These guys are on their home turf now, and they're planting their flag as one of the best in the DR7 circuit. They've already punched and paid. They got their ticket to the crown April 12th and 13th down in the Villages, CJ. I can't see that this team has got anybody that's going to get in their way. If you want to be a national champion, you got to come to the crown in April and prove it. And I think hustling, as you can see Coach Thompson talking to his guys, getting them together.
The only pass, I will lay this on you guys, the only pass or a couple passes that Mr. Cruz Campbell had missed were
drops.
Or
Yes.
the last play that was out of bounds right there. That's perfection. That's really good quarterback play. That's some stuff that you get a chance to really experience and really take it to the next level. Like I mentioned, Cruz Campbell almost throwing 3,000 yards for Tuttle High School, 40 touchdowns. So he's not a stranger to having success on and off the field as well. So that's a premier type guy and a premier type of organization as Hustle Inc. kind of defending their reputation going into Crown Sunday.
Well, these guys are definitely one of the better teams in the country. They've proven it. They went down and took care of business in Houston. Now they come in pool play. So far, they are unblemished. These guys know what they got to do offensively. They will take it to you, and if you can't defend them, they will make you look like you can't defend them.
Yeah, no, definitely have different guys. Jordan Lane and Jordan Lane, of course, Benjamin Kolar being one of those big tight end receivers that's been a recipient of those Cruz Campbell touchdowns and things like that. And Ryder Murphy, we didn't call his name enough. Of course, seeing him throughout the pool play games and just overall in the 7-on-7 circuit. And like I said, Coach Casey Thompson being one of those guys that will be an MVP coach for that right there. The Crown MVP Bowl set up for April 11th, Friday, 7:30, playing for the Crown.
Absolutely, and Hustle Inc.'s already punched their ticket, and they got a paid bid to the crown April 12th and 13th down at the Villages. Follow us at www.drsports.com. That's DR Sports with a Z. Check out our social media platforms. Check out the platform, as you see the platform as well there. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and also on TikTok.
I'm gonna take your stuff. If you ball, you get the call.
Absolutely.
Don't forget that. You got a ball, you get the call. Like I said, we've been streaming games all day long from 10 to 12 to 14, 15, and 18, and some of our better games have happened here lately. And like I said, it's all leading up into the crown. It's all leading up into that April 12th and 13th deadline date for who's the best of the best. We've had a really good showing here today, and tomorrow is going to be even better.
Man, shout out to the team that you got a sneak peek, a look inside the booth, bringing you inside behind the scenes of DR Sports Road to the Crown. These guys are going hard at work. Shout out to Aaron, Lee, Lou, and my guy Jeremy from Phoenix City, Alabama. You know what I'm saying?
Big Bama.
Big Bama.
There we go. Going big on big. But from myself, CJ Gilbert, Mark Henry, man, it's been a great one. Join us here tomorrow for Crown Sunday. Can't wait.
And subscribe.
Now you can change the dial.
Thank you. You already got it? You got your coach's seat or?